what amazing looking audience that we have here tonight. We have a very, very special show on the Shampu Show. And you always know I like to start out with my favorite slogan. The women have Oprah and The View. Now the men have shampoo. You can't beat that. So tonight we have this artist that's just amazing. He writes, he has his own label, he has several artists under it, and tonight we will be hearing from one of his artists on tonight. So on further ado, we're going to introduce to you guys my very first guest, Kenneth Branch. Come on out, big fella. Everybody give him a round of applause. Killer. How you doing, big fella? Come on in, man. Have a good time. Ooh, next. Yep, that's all right. He trying to see my chick. See? So how's it going tonight?
Man, I'm all right, man.
I want to thank you for taking busy time out your schedule, man, because I know you're a very, very busy artist and talented. Sure, so first of all, Mr. Kenneth Branch, we're going off to this day and age that they have so many writers, so many rappers. Everybody's trying to jump on stage. Yeah. Won't you tell our guests what's going to make Kenneth Branch brand a lot different than a lot of these other brands that are out here?
Well, you know, man, I do it all. Pretty much, there's nothing I can't do or nothing I won't put effort to do. So, you know, I've been writing for a while. And so, you know, when I go into writing, I look at a lot of different aspects coming from just writing. It's like, what are we going to write about? What are we going to, you know what I'm saying? So it go on and on from there. Give me a start, I give you a finish.
Okay, I like that. He said, give me a start and I give you a finish. So again, I think that's a very interesting question that I think a lot of people would like to know, because it fascinates me is how an artist and their producing team could go into a studio with nothing and come out with a banging hit. Man, tell us how that goes down.
Well, you know, I pretty much go into a lot of different details when I go ahead and write, and I look at who I'm going to write to, what I'm going to write about, all these different subjects before I even start writing. So, you know, it makes it a little more interesting when you look at my work or start getting into it.
So now let me ask you this question, because I know you have a lot of work that's already written. How does Kenneth Branch pick out through all your different artists who that particular song would fit best?
Well, with that, it's pretty much they develop what they going through or their platform that they want to talk about. I just create all the details around it, versus if they was talking about a subject and a matter to where it would have an outcome, I would go as look at all three different outcomes versus just looking at what happened. It was like what could have happened or what should have happened. You know, I look at it from a lot of different point of views.
So this is a really good question now, because I think with the older generation of, you know, artists versus the new younger generation, what do you see the difference in the different artists?
Well, man, I pretty much I don't see no difference. I just see everybody and they style, in which everybody since older days they had a unique style. And so now it's just a unique, different style that everybody going with. And so that's when you have people like me who just add to the style. I explore what's in the style, what's outside the style. You know, you need people like me because not only do I write about it, I can actually just go into detail and create a visual art. You know,
tell a story.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, that's always important right there. So again, now with your brand, let me ask you this final question right here. Why don't you tell the audience what makes your brand different than a lot of other brands?
You know, as an entrepreneur, I can say I've been got a little bit of experience over the years, and so when I looked at it from a different point of view as me as an artist, but it's more deeper because it's me as a label, I actually step back. And so I actually, when I go into writing the videos or writing storyboards for the outline for the videos, for those who don't know, you know, we get into detail. As you can see, a lot of visuals coming from an artist who I got coming up under my label named Trap Doghouse Records. You know, that's the label. And so I thank Shampu for letting me come on the show, you know, and so it's a blessing. But you know, I just look at it as I introduce Trap as an artist, but y'all still get to see Doghouse Records as a label. Y'all still get to see Ghetto Tears Family. So y'all still get to see all of that because of the visuals. So, you know, we express a lot of our culture in comedy, videos, music, movies, or whatever. So, you know, I just thank God to be a part of it.
Well, you know what? I really appreciate you saying that. I try to bring new artists on to give them some type of representation that the big stations won't do. So,
Yes,
one more thing is tell us a little bit about your new artist that we're going to debut tonight.
Man, his name Trap. He out of Hitchcock, Texas, you know, a little small town outside of Galveston, between Houston and Clear Lake, Dickinson. So, you know, Trap, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can go look for him. He just dropped the album, March, Eyes of Movement. So, you know, y'all gonna go cop that. He got a new one on the way, Eyes of Movement Part 2. You know, we just gonna keep it coming all year. Trap, you know what I'm saying? Look for him, he'll for him, he in there.
Thank you, man. We really appreciate it. Thanks for coming out. That's a give Kendall Branch a round of applause. Now we're going to take a commercial break and we're going to come right back with the artist Trap. And welcome back to the Shampu Show. And now, on further ado, we're going to introduce the artist Trap. Come out, Trap. How you doing tonight?
Doing all right, doing all right.
Good, good. So, Mr. Trap, first of all, we want to thank you for taking out your busy schedule.
No problem.
Come on the Shampu Show and discuss all this formality. So we're going to jump straight in. So I want you to tell the audience and all your fan members from all your social medias, everybody know about Trap, but won't you educate to some of the artists and people that don't know about Trap? Tell them a little something about yourself.
Well, first of all, my name's Trap. I've been through a lot of problems, a lot of people passing away and all of this stuff. I just want to like put it out there to show people, because I don't talk about like how I feel, you know. So I just want to put it in my song so everybody can hear what I'm saying.
So pretty much all your lyrics comes from family-based challenges.
Yeah.
And where you got this started from?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now there's a difference. This is kind of what I personally want to know. Can you tell me how does either the words come first and then the music comes second, or does the music come first and the lyrics come second?
It's basically I find a beat and I see if I can vibe with it, and when I vibe with it, I just start replaying it over and over and start writing to it, basically.
So that's pretty much how it's going at.
Yeah, that's how magic happens.
So Trap, here's my next question for you. They have a lot of young rappers and older seasoned rappers out here. What's gonna make Trap separate himself for all the new flock that's coming out here?
Because Trap, first of all, is I can play in both lanes. Like I can play in a writing, I can just be a writer, and I can sometimes I can freestyle, but not really. But I like to stay in my own lane and just write.
And you know what I tell people? It's okay to stay in your lane. That's what
course.
happens when people start getting out their lane, they start getting tickets.
Yeah.
You ready? Yeah, so that's how we want to do that. Okay, so now here's my next thing. Is that, so we talked about you, because that's very interesting, because they have so many rappers. So for some of us that don't know exactly what type of genre it is, can you explain that to some of your new audience?
Basically, like I'm just a lyricist type. Like I don't have like a type of how you say it, like I'm not like where like people go one way, they just rap like let's say Lil Pump or something like that. I'm just in my own genre.
So for your first album that's coming out, what can your guests, what can your artists expect? How many records are going to be on this, singles going to be on this first release?
It's going to be, well, I already have my first album out. It has 10 songs on it already.
Okay.
The second one is going to have like about 8 or 10 again. 8 to 10.
Okay, so you're already smoking then.
Yeah.
So how about this? How about let's surprise your guests? And why don't you give us a little something right off the top? You may not be prepared for it, but I know you can do it. Does everybody want to hear some trap? There you go, let's go. Welcome back, everybody, to the Shampu Show. Now, without further ado, we have our man Trap, and he's gonna sing one of his hits, Making It Out. Give Trap a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, that probably Tega.
Gotta make it out the pit somehow. Gotta make it out the wicked somehow. Gotta make it out the pit somehow. Gotta make it out the wicked. Ay, I gotta make it out the pit, nigga, somehow. I gotta make it out the wicked, nigga, somehow. This rapping shit gon' have to help a nigga somehow. Yeah, I've been grinding all day until the sundown. You niggas really don't be rapping about shit, huh? You niggas really about that capping life shit, huh? Hey, shorty say that I'm gon' make cause I'm the shit, huh? Hey, shorty say that I'm gon' make cause I'm the shit, okay? You not my nigga, so you cannot get a play. Hey, say, you not my shorty, so we cannot go on dates, okay? You not my family, so you cannot stuff your face, no way. And if you hating on a nigga, get the fuck away. I'm from the pit, nigga, that's where all my dogs stay. I'm from the wicked, nigga, that's where all my gators lay. Yeah, I'm a Trinidad, nigga, that's where birds play. And if you say I'm not gon' make it, I'ma make a way. Yeah, I'ma grind until it's time to see the heaven gates. And for you bugging ass niggas, yeah, I got the spray. You see my teeth, cause I'm smiling all the pain away. Yeah, it's a movement part 2, yeah, it's on the way. Gotta make it out the pit somehow. Gotta make it out the wicked somehow. Gotta make it out the pit somehow. Gotta make it out the wicked. Ay.
I love that, man. You did good. We always want to tell everybody it takes a team to make a dream. And always remember, the women have Oprah and The View. Now the men have Shampoo. Good night, everybody.